This is a tutorial on how to show you how to go from ProgeCAD to the laser engraver software. So to start off with, you've had to draw this as an assignment, assignment 6. Now what I want to do is convert it so that you can actually use it with the laser engraver. So to start off with, if everything's done right, I should be able to come up here and freeze thaw my layers. And I'm actually going to turn off the dimension layer. And I'm also going to turn off my border layer. And everything's done right. The only thing left should be my objects. Okay. So the next step in converting or processing it so it's ready to go with the laser engraver is to change the colors and the line thickness of the objects. So I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm just going to come up to the top and click on red because the laser engraver requires the color red for cutting. And also I got to change the line thickness. It's very important that the line thickness is right for laser engraver as well, because if it's too thick, what you got to do is it'll only engrave it, not cut it. So there's my color set up and my line thickness is ready. The next thing I need to do is change the limits to match the laser engraver bed. So I'm going to type in limits and hit enter. And my lower left should be 0, 0. And my upper right now is going to be 24, 12. So the laser bed engraver bed is 24 inches wide by 12 inches tall. Hit enter. Okay. Now the next thing you got to do is down across the bottom here, I'm going to turn the grid on. So I have a grid now, and I go Z, A for all. And what it is the grid keeps expanding out forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right mouse click, go to settings, and here snaps, grids, all that type of stuff. The 2D model space is the dotted grids I want, but display grid beyond limits, I'm going to uncheck that. I hit OK, and now when I go zoom A for all, that's right, zoom A for all, what I'll see is you'll only see, hopefully on mine, although it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to zoom out here for a second so you can see this. So zoom out. Okay, there you got the bed now. Okay, and I'm just going to zoom window, set W for window. So I'm just going to zoom in a tiny bit. Okay, so you at least see the laser engraver bed. Okay, so there's the bed. Now what I need to do is move these parts to the upper left corner. So I'm just going to highlight one object at a time, M for move, and then I'll select anywhere in here, and I'm just going to move it up. Oh, you can see how I got ortho on. So I'm going to come down here, just click ortho off, and I'm going to move this up to the corner like this, and then I'll take the next one, M for move, and I will drag it and put it here, nice and close together. They don't have to have much space. And again, here, M for move, and I'll select, and I'll move the last one. Okay, so pretty close up into there. Zoom A for all. Okay, so now they're sitting up on the screen, top left corner, ready to go to laser engraver software. Last step obviously is to plot it and set it all up. So I go File, Plot Preview, and you can see now, see how this was just off the screen a tiny bit? So I'm just going to cancel, and I'm going to take this object here, oops, hit exit. So I'm going to just highlight it, and M for move, oops, hang on a second, something just happened. Zoom A for all. So try that again. So highlight just the object I want to move, M for move, and I'm just going to move it over just a tiny bit. There you go. Oops, maybe too much. That's okay. We'll plot it anyways. So File, Plot Preview, there it is there on the screen now. Now if you look, this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, so I need to change that. So I go up to Print Settings. From Print Settings, once the screen comes up, under Device, the printer, I want to change that to the laser engraver. Now laser engraver is either going to be the word laser engraver or this VLS 3.50, which is the model of it. Okay, so that's the first thing. You'll notice here 24 by 12 is the laser engraver bed now. Landscape, landscape, that's the orientation. Okay, under scale view, what I need to do is change it to limits because I want to print the limits, the outside border of the drawing. And the last thing, and the very important thing, is print scale. I need to make sure this is 1:1. So if I set it up for 1:1, and it will automatically print the exact size that I've drawn it to. Okay, now I hit print preview, and you can see how it's up in the corner. Now again, you can see there's a little bit out here. Okay, so obviously I need to hit cancel, exit out of this, and I'm going to move this one over top a little bit. And this is important that you know that you need to do this sometimes, because if you do it wrong and you bring it into the laser engraver software, then it doesn't obviously want to work. So I need to be able to make sure that it's going to actually print on the screen. So there we go there, File. Now I don't have to reset anything up, I just go Plot Preview, there everything looks good. Okay, I click on Print, It prints away. It doesn't go. You don't know where it goes. What the thing is in the bottom corner here, show hide icon. So if I click on it, there's this one icon right here called Universal Laser Systems Control Panel. When I click on it, it comes in the laser engraver software. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there, and I'll do the next step in part 2.